Hey everybody, it's Jen at Studio J Company. Happy Monday. Oh, I hope you're all having a great day. It's Monday, it's beautiful outside, it's getting to the fall weather, so I'm happy. So today, okay, first of all, about 2 weeks ago, I made a post asking, has anybody painted with leaves, real leaves? And then I never went back to it. I never addressed it. I left y'all hanging, and I'm sorry. So today I'm going to address that project. So I went out in my yard and I just picked a bunch of leaves, different sizes, and we're gonna make a sign using those leaves. And this is just a 1/4-inch plywood. It's just a scrap piece from my garage. We're gonna use this for our base, and we're gonna make a pretty sign, okay? So to start off, if you do this, if you have a favorite stain, you can use that stain. I'm just gonna do a faux stain. I'm gonna take some brown paint and some water, rub it on here, wipe it down with a wet wipe, and then I'm gonna dry brush like a lighter color over it, just to make it a little brighter so that our leaves show up. So, first thing I'm gonna do, I've got my apple barrel. This is melted chocolate. Y'all, I swear I buy paints based on the names, because melted chocolate. Okay, so I got melted chocolate and I've got some water. I'm just gonna mix that up, and I like to, rather than use brushes all the time, I like to buy these sponges and cut them up and use those to paint, especially if I'm using stamps or just covering a big area. And then you just throw them away when you're done. So I'm going to put the stain across the whole board and then wipe it down. Y'all, as you hop on, feel free to say hello. Let me know you're here. I learned the other night when I did the Facebook Live that I don't see everybody's comments during the live. So if you say hello or if you ask a question and I don't respond, it's probably because I can't see you or I can't see your comment yet. But I promise I do go back after and I watch it, and then I feel like an idiot because I didn't see all the people saying, I'm here, I'm here. Hey, Michelle. So I'm gonna go ahead. In case you missed it, we're making a fall sign using leaves from the yard. Okay, and this is just a scrap of plywood. You could really use anything. Canvas. I did do a canvas with some leaves, and I have to say, it's really pretty. It looks like something that came from Kirkland's. Actually, when my husband came in, he said, oh, did you go to Kirkland's today? And I was like, nope. Made that. And that's always fun because, you know, Kirkland's is kind of expensive. Okay. So I'm just going to rub this on and then go back and wipe it down. This is just to give it some warmth. You probably don't have to do this if you're going to paint another color for your background. I just like this. Because I'm not going to do my background color solid. Let me see. The edge. The back, I mean, like I said, this is a scrap. This was in my garage from, I made some barn doors for my bathroom because I couldn't find any that would fit, so I had to make them. And it turned out pretty good. All right, so I got that. And I got some wet wipes here. Just gonna wipe it down a little bit. I have a guest here. I don't know if y'all can see her. This is Stella. She has to be wherever I'm at. So, and she's my guest on my crafting show today. Right? All right. Kind of want this to dry a little bit. All right, so I'm gonna take, you know what? Let's do this. Because it's not really wet, it's just still got stain on top. Because I want to dry brush the cream white color that I'm going to do on top. And if it's wet, it's probably just going to smear together. So I really want it a little bit drier. Hello, Kelly. Okay. Let's mix a little. This is Waverly chalk paint from Walmart. Cashew. It's kind of a cream color. I don't need a lot because I'm just going to dry brush it mostly. I just want to brighten it up so that my leaves will stand out. And I'm actually going to be doing the leaves in these bright fall colors. I'm going to do orange, kind of it's more of a golden yellow. This light in here is really bright. Y'all, my husband, my sweet husband, he finally came into my little studio space upstairs. I'm in my kitchen now, or my breakfast room, but he came in there and he saw the setup that I had. Y'all, I had boxes stacked with a lamp on top shining down on what I was doing, and then the little ring light that I had was like stacked on top of, there was a rolling cart with some books and some blocks of wood, and then the ring light and my phone was attached to that, and then my computer monitor was dropped down below, like just past my desk. It was hideous. And he was like, what is this? So he bought me a bigger ring light, so it's nice and bright in here. I actually don't even have the overhead light on because this light is super bright. So I hope y'all can see. I want y'all to be able to see. And you know, if you're watching and the comments are blocking, you know, if you can't see here, you can just swipe them to your right, and you should be able to see better. Oh, it's chipped. Okay. All right, so to dry brush, this is an old crusty brush that I use all the time. I'll throw it away one day. But I'm just going to kind of mix in. I've got cream and, well, you can't really tell. It's cream and white mixed together. I'm just going to pounce it in there, and I'm just going to blot it off. And then I'm just going to scratch it across there because this is a crusty, crispy brush. All right. Oops. I'm just going to turn it this way so you can see. Sometimes if I do this part just right, it actually looks like linen fabric. I would love for this to come out like that, but it's usually when I'm trying to do something, it doesn't come out that way, but if I'm not trying, it happens. So I probably shouldn't have said that. Y'all, if you know anyone that you think might enjoy this craft, or if you know somebody that just might need some inspiration or something to do, feel free to share this video with them, and maybe it will inspire them to make something too. All right. See that? So you can still see the stain color a little bit through there, but then you can see the lighter colors. And I just want to make sure it's got a light enough background so that my leaves show up. Okay. All right. Yo, I've got leaves all over this table here. I went out and grabbed leaves earlier, and I have to tell you a funny story. Well, it's funny now, but it wasn't funny earlier. So I go out and I'm picking leaves off these trees in the backyard, And I'm trying to get the ones that don't have like holes in them where bugs have eaten them, or they're all in one nice shape. So I'm reaching through this branch and I yank it really hard and pull, and it comes out, and you know, the branch snaps back. And when I look in my hand, I'm like, holy crap, I grabbed a praying mantis. And I see it, and I just throw everything up in the air and take off running screaming, right? Because, you know, I overreact. So I take off running screaming across the yard. I step in dog poop. Now I had on shoes, but still I step in dog poop. The dogs go running over like, you know, because I'm screaming. And I look back, and Stella has something in her mouth and runs for the porch and runs in the house. And I'm like, oh my God, she's got the praying mantis. Because one time she had a huge beetle in her mouth. So she's not scared of bugs. She likes to grab them with her mouth. So I go running after her. I catch up with her in the house. So, y'all, this is the praying mantis. It's a stick, but I swear before she put it in her mouth, it looked like, look, there's the body. I don't know if you can see the head, but y'all, it had more things coming out of it. It seriously looked like a praying mantis. But yeah, it's a stick. All that over a stick. Not surprised at all. Okay. All right, so the fun part. Okay, we're gonna take, I like to get sponges instead of doing a paintbrush, especially doing, like if you're doing stamps or anything. I feel like when you use a paintbrush, it gets blobby and runny, and I don't know, the sponge is better. So I get these at Dollar Tree, and I just cut them up. I've got some here. I've cut up into little cubes. And I'm just gonna use these to add my color to my leaves. Let's start with orange. Oh, this isn't open. All right, so I'm gonna do some orange. Oops, way too much. Okay, I want y'all to be able to see still. All right, so I'm gonna start with, and you wanna get, when you're picking your leaves, make sure they've got really good veins on the back, because we're gonna paint the back of the leaf and press it on, and all those veins really show up really pretty. That's my favorite part. All right, you know what? I'm gonna do this one. Honestly, I think these are all weeds. This was off of a vine that was growing up through my gardenia bush. So I'm pretty sure it's a weed, but it's pretty. I don't care. I'll paint it in a fall color and it'll be pretty. So, okay, so I'm gonna start with this one. Like I said, I'm gonna paint the back because that's where the, I don't know if you can see it, but that's where the veins really stand out good. So I'm gonna lay that stem down, and I'm just gonna sponge it with some orange. Gosh, put my finger in that. Okay. And just not a ton of paint, because like I said, it will come out blobby. And actually, the less paint you have, the better the veins will show up. Have any of y'all painted with leaves before? I think a pumpkin, like a white pumpkin, would be really pretty with all these colored leaves on it. I might have to do that. I don't have a white pumpkin right now though. I'll try to get the stem too. This one has a long stem. All right, now where to put it? I am going to be putting a little saying right in the middle that I cut out on my vinyl cutter, my silhouette. So I'm going to leave room for that. All right, so I'm going to take, and actually I don't want to use, I'm going to use a paper towel to press it. So because I don't want to scoot it around. All right, so I'm going to lay this one here. I'm just going to use the paper towel to kind of hold it in place. and just press down. Because I'm afraid if I rub it, it'll just smear. I started to go live earlier, and once again, I did not check to make sure my battery was fully charged on my phone, and I cut it off before anybody logged in. All right. I think that's good. Moment of truth. Oh, good. Check it out. Came out really good. Can you see the veins? I don't know if y'all can see it real good. Okay. So let's do, and I got all sizes. I got all sizes. So I'm gonna do this one. This is that weed I was telling you about. I'm gonna do it in some like yellow and with a little bit of that orange too, or maybe some yellow. I don't know, yellow and red. Definitely the golden yellow. All right. Get this where you can see it. Thank you, Michelle. Alrighty. All right, so I got yellow. What am I doing? I shouldn't have laid that on there. All right, so this one's a little smaller. I'm just gonna kind of randomly lay them. Press. Oh. What are you doing? All right. Let's see. That was a little harder to see. Just there. I might go back over it with like, you know what? I might go over it with a little tiny bit of the orange. Just like on the edge maybe. Let's see. If I don't mess it up. I just added a little orange around the yellow. Okay, let's see. Don't screw it up. Oops. Yeah, okay. It helps it stand out a little more. I don't know if you can see. Alrighty, let's do, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and hit the corners with the bigger leaves in all the colors. So let's do some red. I'll do a large leaf of the weed. I think I'm gonna do it in the green though, because it kind of looks more like a, it looks like it should be green, right? Okay. I guess I could have grabbed full bottles. All right, let's do, here's one. We'll do this one. Y'all, these sponges, these are great. If you're painting like a solid area, you know, just cut it into a piece so big and then you just chunk it, you know? But definitely, whenever I'm doing stamps, I always do better if I have a sponge. go. I'll do this top corner. Just gonna press it down. Oops. Perfect. See the green? I like that one. All right, I'm dying to do a red one, so let's do, let's do, I'll do this big one, red. We got a mess going on over here. All right. I have a good feeling about this one. Okay. I'll do it up here. So droopy. Okay. Press it down. Thank you, Michelle. I think Kelly was laughing about the praying mantis bug. I'm gonna mail her this bug, this stick bug. I swear it looked like a praying mantis. All right, here we go. I love that one. I think that's my favorite one. Oh, okay. So I think we should do another, this shape, I guess in yellow. I feel like the yellow though definitely needs an orange, or, I mean, it shows, but it shows better if it's got another color with it. So let's do, and I think a big one will be pretty. Let's do big one. Okay, I'm gonna do this one. Oh gosh. All right. You know, I'm just gonna randomly sponge it with both of the colors. You know, sometimes you see a leaf that's kind of, it was like it was changing colors before it fell off the tree. So it's got a little bit of yellow, a little bit of orange. You could do brown leaves too. I think I just want to do the bright colors. All right. I feel like I need to turn them different ways. Maybe, yeah. Did I? I didn't do any orange, did I? Dang. I'll go back over it. I got to talk in. Can't do two things at once. Okay. it's got a little bit of orange, but I'm gonna add some more orange to it. Hold on. Like, ooh, I wish I could get just the veins. That would be really cool, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Okay. I love the little saying that I'm going to put on this one. I saw it somewhere on Pinterest. I don't know what it was on. It was on some kind of little sign. And because I love fall. I just love that whole season. But let me show you what it says. Oh, and it's backwards. I'm not going to flip it because if I flip it, I will probably cut this off because I'm still learning all this. So, but let me just tell you what it says. It says, I'm just an autumn soul wading through the seasons to get back to where I belong. That's me. When I read that, I was like, that's so me, because I love this time of the year all the way through Christmas. And then it seems like January, once I pack up all the Christmas stuff, I'm already counting down the days for the fall. Which, I mean, I love, you know, spring and summer and all that. If it wasn't so hot here, so humid, I would probably love summer more. I just can't take the heat. Oh, this one's pretty, y'all. You see? So far. Do need more green. All right. So I'm probably going to leave the middle mostly blank so that we can add the vinyl decal. Okay. Let's do, I'm just going to start grabbing random leaves, and because I got my corners done, so I wish I'd grabbed more napkins. All right. Let's do another one of these. I think of fall when I see this shape. All right. We'll do some orange. I really love that. I think the red one is my favorite. Okay. All right, I did orange, but I dabbed a little bit of yellow in there. All right. It was this one. All right. Do you think this shape would look okay in red? I can't remember the last time I went and looked at like bright colored fall leaves. You know, we used to go up to the North Georgia mountains when the leaves would be changing. So pretty. I haven't been in a long time. Let's try it. I mean, doesn't have to be perfect, right? Okay, so, I don't know if I want to do this big leaf. Let's do some small ones, smaller. Oops. You know, some of these leaves, they just, if you don't use them right away, they're so flimsy. I think the smaller ones are just flimsy anyway. They're babies. I don't know about this. Nope. Oh, crud. Okay, let's do this baby one. Oh my gosh, this is cute. Okay. Oh, this is a cute one. Look at that little one. Okay, let's do this one. Kind of out in the middle. Not out in the middle, but away from the edge. That one did not. That one does not look like what I expected, but it's okay. Okay, moving on. Let's do some yellow. This would be a great craft for kids, or like Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts. Gosh, even like kindergartners, you know, this is not hard. Okay. I think it does better when I use a paper towel on top of it to press it down. It doesn't stick to my fingers and lift up too soon. All right. See, the yellow does show up. See that? I just think it looks, I think it looks really pretty when there's another color mixed in there with it. I think I might, is that it? Let's try this. Oh, I don't even think that's the same leaf. Crud. It's okay. Yeah, I think that, it looks better than that. The camera's not doing it justice. It looks okay, I promise. Okay. Let's do, I guess we need more green. If you see anything or if you have an idea, throw it at me. Throw it my way. I don't have a sponge. Make sure. Okay. Oops. All right. See, it sticks to your fingers. There. Oop. Not enough paint, but that's okay. on that one. Okay. Maybe, let's see where we're at so far. Maybe some, I definitely need some green down here. I need to do more of the red. I love the red. Okay. Let me get the green. I'll do a small, oh, these small ones are, shoot. I'll do a small one like this. And green. It's not really a good green. It's a little darker. All right, green. Let's see here. Yeah. That one came out kind of solid, but I mean, at least it all came out, but it doesn't really look veiny like some of these others. I probably did too much paint. Let's do, I wish I had like some oak leaves. The other day I did have some, but we had someone come and do some stuff to our backyard to clean up the brush and everything. And they got all the low hanging branches, and I'm short and I couldn't reach any. So none of the ones on the ground look good. So I don't have any oak leaves. So let's do, I think we'll do a bright, just a solid bright orange. Let's do, oh, there's a good one. Yeah, I planned a, I have like 14 or 15 projects laid out that I wanted to go on and do Facebook Lives. And they're all pumpkin themed, but they're all different. And I was thinking, okay, I'll call it like, well, pick 12 days of pumpkins, kind of like, 12 days of Christmas. But I just haven't gotten around to it. And then, I picked this. This is leaves. It's fall, but I felt bad because I made that post a couple weeks ago about painting with leaves, and then I just never went back to it. So I feel like I needed to do this one. But I definitely want to do, I've got some really, really fun pumpkin ones. Heck, this would have been a good one. I still think this would look really pretty on a white pumpkin. But I'm going to do like a girly pumpkin, like with, the paper flowers on it. I was going to do one with the succulents on it, like, the little succulents. It's kind of organic looking. It's really pretty. I want to do a door hanger, stuff like that. So I just got to get in gear and do it. Okay. Woo. More orange. All right, I feel like I need to do more of the little leaves, but the little leaves are hideous. Maybe I can go over it with another color, but I think I threw that leaf away, didn't I? Or is that it? You know what, I'm just trying to go over it with a little bright yellow. Because it's dry, maybe the yellow will stand out, I don't know. We're gonna find out. Fingers crossed. Oh gosh. I made it worse. See it right there? Can you see that? Yeah. Like I said, this is a good project for kindergarten, you know? All right. Let's do, gosh, I really want to do the small leaves, but they're not coming out like I want them. Let's do, I'm gonna try the red again on a little one. I'm not gonna do as much paint. Maybe that's probably my problem. I probably globbed too much paint on there. I'm just gonna barely hit it with red. Let's see. Hey, that one's not too bad. This one, it's better than that one. Yeah. Okay. I feel like I need to turn some in other directions. So let's do the, it's a big one. I think somebody's here. I don't answer the door, so it doesn't matter. I'm not expecting anyone. Okay. Gosh, I love the red on that one, but let's do, hey, what the heck? Let's do the red. It's my sign. I can do whichever ones I like best, so let's do it. Okay. Okay. All right, here we go. It's lighter, but it's okay, right? Okay, let's get one more up there and then we can do the vinyl decal. You know what? Let's do, I feel like it needs red up there. So red it is. More red. Kelly, are you still there? probably too big. It's gonna cover that one a little bit, but it's all right, right? Okay. Here's my guest crafter. Hello, Carol. She's not sure who I'm. Sorry, somebody was calling me. Okay. All right. Yes. Okay. Here we go. All right. So now I'm going to decide what's the top. We'll make this the top. So I'm going to put my vinyl decal right in here. And make sure it's on here good. I thought about making a DIY kit of this project where you get everything in the mail. Everything comes in the box except the leaves. You just have to go out in your yard to get the leaves. But I mean, the more I thought about it, everybody probably has paint. And if you don't have a scrap of wood, you could probably do this on anything. I mean, the only thing you probably might not have is the vinyl cutter. If you have really pretty handwriting and you can paint this saying, that would work too. But, okay, here we go. Let me pull this off. Oops. Oops. Sorry, I hear something outside. I probably should have done this before this started, right? I'm just trying to peel back this vinyl. I started peeling it earlier and then I stopped, and so now I probably need to go over it. This little tool. You know, a really good idea, let me tell y'all, everywhere, I swear, everywhere is having big clearance sales right now because they've got Christmas stuff coming in. And I didn't actually go in there, but Kirkland's on their website, they had, I mean, you know, sometimes if you look at the clearance stuff, there will be like a big sign, or something. You know, it might not be your style or your colors or whatever, you don't like the picture, but y'all, you can paint over it. You know, yard sales, wherever, you can get stuff. I mean, I saw some on Kirkland's, big ones for like $6. You couldn't find a frame that size for $6. So you could paint over it and do your own design. You could do this on it. As a matter of fact, I posted a picture on my personal page. I was in Kohl's. This was several weeks back, but I was in Kohl's, and back in their clearance, they had like a little clearance section, and there was a 2-pack of these big canvases, and it was marked down to $12.50 for the 2-pack. And then it was like that day, it was some special that day, 50%, an extra 50% off clearance. So that made it $6.25 for this 2-pack of big canvases. So $3 and some change. And they were light colored. So all I did was just paint over them like a cream color. And I did the leaves and this little saying, but I did it larger because it was a big canvas. But that's the one I was saying. My husband walked in and said, "Oh, did you go to Kirkland's?" I was like, it has Kirkland vibes, that's for sure. All right. I probably should have blow dried this before I put this vinyl down, but we'll see. I can't see. I'm blind as a bat and I'm trying to read this tiny little print on this phone way across here. I feel like y'all are too far away, but if I pull you in closer, you won't be able to see what I'm doing. Natissa, though, you are right. It's better for me to do it here so y'all can learn from my mistakes. That's the beauty of live. You never know what's gonna happen. And let me tell you, you can't edit it. I mean, because it's live. I mean, I could stop the video right now, but it's still there. Yeah, it's okay. All right, I'm just gonna peel this off. I'm sorry it's not flipped, but I am afraid if I try to flip it, I will probably cut this thing off. Can y'all see it? I want to show you what I was just talking about though, in case you did not see the one I posted. And for anybody that sees this, that you may not see the live right now, but if you come back and watch this replay, go into, I mean, anywhere, Home Goods, Michael's, Walmart, I mean, anywhere. I mean, they're all doing these huge clearance sales. And just check out the clearance. You might find a canvas that, like I said, you don't like the colors, or you don't like the design, paint over it. And, you know, do your own design. Stay right there. I'm gonna grab it and show you what I'm talking about. I wanna show you what the before looked like, because it was a 2-pack of canvases, and they were this real pale floral design. So it was real easy for me to paint over it, but stay right there. I'm just gonna grab, it's right over here. I'm just gonna grab it. Here I come. Okay, this is what it looked like. Can y'all see that? This is what it looked like before, which is really pale. It's okay, babe. It's really pale. It's flowers. So I just painted it. I mean, it's big. Can y'all see that? I painted it like a cream color, and then I dry brush, like I scratched in with my little crusty brush. I scratched in the browns, and I did this. Am I back far enough for y'all to see it? Isn't that pretty? And it's big. So a $3, I mean, My husband said, that would have cost you $100 at Kirkland's. But, oh, was I just showing it to y'all upside down? And these are good canvases. These are like the thick ones. They're not the little flimsy ones. So, yeah. I got them for $3 and some change a piece. So, be on the lookout for stuff like that. Signs, canvases, vases, anything. I mean, it's just, if it doesn't match, paint it. It's easy. Okay, so there's our little project today with our leaves. Let me know if y'all try it. Tag me if you post a picture or send me a picture. I'd love to see it. And like I said, if you know anybody that might like this video, feel free to share it with them if you'd like. Maybe they want to try something. This is a cheap, easy, another one. And this didn't come from Dollar Tree. A lot of times I find stuff at Dollar Tree because I feel like crafting can get expensive. But if you can take something and turn it into something else that's super pretty, why not, you know? So that's all I've got. I hope y'all enjoyed this. And I will be back. I am going to try to post a like a schedule of the different projects. Like I said, I've got so many of them laid out upstairs that I've already planned them out, and I just need to get on here and do them. And I just need to figure out what times are best. I don't know what time everybody's available. I know everybody's at work right now. I mean, well, not everybody, but, and you know, some people at work like to watch Facebook Lives, so why not? So anyway, I will get that posted, and that way y'all kind of know. I tend to do these spur of the moment, and that's not good. So, I'll get that posted, and hopefully y'all will join me when I do some of those projects. Okay, that's it, guys. Y'all have a good day. Bye.